being associated with such organization would rather be an honor for me, and I'm actually enjoying that tenure. And if I'll speak about future, I'll definitely like to retire from here.
Welcome to the episode Heroes of Sokrati. I am Manoj. Today we have with us Mr. Ashutosh Kumar, who is the Senior Manager SEM. And Ashutosh, welcome to this episode Heroes of Sokrati. Thanks for taking out your time. Would like to hear a little about yourself.
Yeah, so it's like I'm an avid digital marketing enthusiast, and it's like it's been almost 12, 13 years I have been serving this industry. So basically, it's like I love the thing that we do. Someone told me, it was my grandfather basically. He told me, do the thing that you love. Okay, so I tried sales, but it was like I didn't loved it. But when I came to digital marketing, I started loving it up. And the basic reason was it was a very dynamic field. Every single day, I was learning something or else. And the way the career graph actually grown up while being associated with digital marketing. So that industry has given me a lot. And I'm sitting with one of the best companies in Pune. So it is like a dream company for me as well. So it's like it's only been 6, 7 months, and I feel like I'm at my home. So it's all because of this digital marketing. So
Fantastic.
it's like more of execution, strategy, everything. So I love everything, whatever I do in terms of execution, strategy, dealing with clients, account management, and everything. And I'm getting all those opportunities up over there. So it's like I'm turning out to be one of the best roles. It's turning out to be one of the best roles. So up over here. So yeah.
Great, great. Nice, Ashutosh. It was very energetic start of the conversation. You have been here now for many months and been in the industry for a pretty long time. What Ashutosh would like to hear is how has been your experience of this last many months at Sokrati?
Most of it I see as a pros. When I have joined this organization, I was clueless as to how I'll be interacting with my peers, colleagues, and it would be difficult for you if you're not meeting a person face to face or your team face to face. It becomes difficult for you to remember their names, about their personality, about their habit, as to how I can use that particular person in a particular task. But it is like being working for this pandemic for almost 2 years or something like that, we have acclimatized to this environment, I guess. So it's like it was a smooth, easy transition, and I didn't felt like that I have moved from one different organization to Merkle or something like that. The colleagues up over here are very, very friendly, cooperative. Even the seniors up over here are very, very cooperative. So for every single thing, it is like I can knock the door of any person up over there, and nobody will say no to that. So it is like it feels like that I'm working with a family, and that sort of comfort I'm getting up over here. And moreover, I told you earlier as well that Merkle was a dream organization for me. It is one of the biggest digital marketing companies up over here in Pune. So it is like being associated with such organization would rather be an honor for me, and I'm actually enjoying that tenure. And if I'll speak about future, I'll definitely like to retire from here. So that's the goal I have.
I think that was very nice, Ashutosh. I'm sure it has been challenging for everyone because working from home is not as simple as visualized. So, how do you think the Socratic culture helped you or supported you in your settling and now being like a real kind of pro at stuff?
As a professional, we have started learning the art as to how to communicate in the most crisp manner wherein people can understand each and everything that you want to convey. And the second thing is like the culture of Socrates is like that. Why I actually adore the culture is like every single person takes the responsibility of communicating the same thing to their peers or their colleagues or their juniors or whosoever. In Socrates, it is like I have seen two very good thing. It is like everyone is taking the responsibilities of the work that they do, and apart from that, they are also taking extended responsibilities of conveying the messages that is coming from the higher management. So same thing is up over here. I will not say like it is like adopted by every organization, but yes, Merkle has this knack of not going ahead and micromanaging the people, rather providing responsibility. So Merkle is that sort of organization, and especially the senior stakeholders, they are really, really very cooperative. I'm marking this up in double quotes also, that they are really very helpful.
So great. Now I'm going to move towards your area of specialization, your expertise, that is SCM. So what will be very keen for you to share is what would be what according to you is new advancement in SCM, and what do you see forthcoming in SCM which is going to make impact?
Yes, definitely. So earlier days, it was like people used to learn this platform, say Google Ads or something like that, and they used to start working on it. But now the dynamics are changing up over here. The dynamics are changing very fast. So very fastly, the SEM ecosystem is moving towards AI and ML, artificial intelligence and ML. So uh, earlier we used to use a lot of brainstorming. We used to do a lot of brainstorming so as to go ahead and devise a campaign strategy for it, targeting and all those things. But slowly and gradually it is like taken care of by the machine learning and AI. The more you provide inputs to the machine, it will actually cater to the needs that you have, and they are so precise that they can bang on pinpoint the things that you want. So it is like since it is a very dynamic field, so in SEM, I would like everyone to brief that whenever you are working in this field, you have to be very dynamic in terms of learning as well. So every now and then, you will see that there is some new things coming up. Just like, for example, there is a change in match type. When we started our career, there were 5 match types. Right now, Google has restricted them to only 3. Okay, so it is like out of that one that is called broad match, we never use that. Okay, so phrase match and exact match is the only thing. People are relying more on negative keywords. Now, the sentiment analysis is actually one of the most important thing, which was not taken care of earlier. It was like people used to go ahead and create search campaigns or shopping campaigns on the basis of buying keywords and all. But now things are changing up. Even the generic keywords are able to convert, provided you are building that up in conjunction with a lot of negative keywords. Apart from that, certain categories of ads, just like universal app campaigns or shopping campaigns, are fully automated. You are not supposed to go ahead and go do any targeting up over there as well. The system will take care of it by their own. So it is like the involvement of human is actually getting minimized. So in that case, if you really want to propel in this industry vertical, you will have to be very, very what you can say. You have to be very adaptive. You'll have to learn most of the things, lot of things by your own. It is not like that someone will come and brief you. So world is moving fast towards the programmatic side. They are giving very good results. So a marketer should always be acclimatized towards more and more learning, and they should go ahead and read the ultra modern concept that is coming up. It may be difficult in the initial days. You may not be able to practice that up on the live environment, but yes, the way the ecosystem is changing, on the similar way the clients are also changing their mindset. So it is like you just need a good company like
Sure.
Merkle, wherein you can actually utilize the understanding that you have gained from the research that you have done or something like that, and that can really help you up. So it is very dynamic field, and I only want to say one thing. It is like you'll have to be very, very prone to learning and learning new things, new ideas, new strategies, and all. That's it.
Good. I think, Ashutosh, that was really brilliant and very informative because since we are working from home, it is challenging for everyone as individuals to work. But as a manager, managing various stakeholders, your manager, your customer, your team members is a challenge. So, what is your style of managing this whole gamut of things? And would like to hear a little about it.
Okay, so my philosophy is pretty simple. So I told you that I really adore the learnings that I gained from my grandfather. So he used to tell one thing, that always will believe in we. So what do I mean by saying that? Always believe in we. So if you ask someone go and do that particular work, it may happen or it may not happen. But if you ask someone, hey, let's do the work, okay, that's the concept of we. So it is like I don't feel like that bossing over a subordinate or your peers or colleagues is necessary. And that's the culture of Merkle. It is like you provide them responsibility and you check up over there in a random fashion that the thing has been accomplished or not. So that thing needs to be up over there. And it is like rather than going ahead and asking someone to or bossing over someone to deliver a particular result, you should make them responsible that okay, this is your task and it should be completed well in advance so that we could actually have QC of that as well. And people actually does that up, and in order to do that you'll have to be involved with the team, you'll have to be involved with the individual. I believe that leadership should be like that. It should exist in the term we. We is the concept that I can coin for leadership or the way you should handle the overall team.
So, a little more on the aspect of team and team management, and uh, obviously, managing stakeholders is a tough part and it is challenging. So, there are things like conflicts do happen between internal, external stakeholders and team. So, how do you deal with conflicts?
Okay, the best way to deal with conflict is to stay calm. Okay, there are three sides to a picture. One that you know, the other that other people is briefing you, and third is the reality. Okay, so if you're not calm on such conditions, you will never be able to see the perspective, the third perspective. So I believe in third perspective. So it is like with communication, everything can be resolved. So communication is the best thing when that you should do when it is there in a conflict. So that should be a subtle way. So whenever there is a conflict, I think we should be calm at that point of time. And it is like, it is not about winning or losing a game. It is about finding an amicable solution to that. Okay. Conflict arises when two people are not agree on a similar point. So you'll have to come at a point wherein you can be happy. I mean to say both of you can be happy or something like that. So it is like communicating, listening to the facts, and then deciding. So I again want to tell you that my grandfather used to say one thing: "Karo suno sabki, karo apne dil ki." So it is like jot down all the points from everywhere, every nook and corner, and then analyze that up. So you have got a mind that can actually help you understand. Okay, this is the thing, and you should take this action. And in our marketing, we say there is nothing right, nothing wrong. The only thing that works well is the right thing. Okay, so it is like we'll have to go ahead and brainstorm on the things that you have understood, and then based on that you will have to present an idea to whomsoever you are willing to, whether it is a senior stakeholder or whether it is your juniors or your colleagues or your peers, whosoever. And that is the best way to actually get into a resolution. So that's my way of going ahead and approaching that.
I think Ashutosh, that was very brilliant of you of dealing a very holistic approach of dealing with conflicts. Great, Ashutosh. We had quite interesting conversation on various aspects. Okay, based on your now journey till now, what according to you is the vision and the trajectory of the growth of Merkle Sokrati?
Okay, so it is like I have seen a lot of change coming up. So Merkle, Socrates acquisition to Merkle, and then Merkle moving on towards the Densu side of the game. So it is like I'm really hoping that good things are coming our way, and it is like still there is nothing as such which I call bad up over here, because we have stunning seniors who are really helpful. We have really good managers, and I can see that this company is going higher and higher with every day passing by. And that's because of the good leadership that we have, the good people that we have. Every organization is formed of people, and if you have the best of the folks around you who are responsible and matured, so it is like that. And the third aspect I can say is like every organization gets growth trajectory or something like that when they start hiring those folks who are very new in the market, shape them up, and they are actually going to be. So it's like you can see we are hiring a lot of interns, we are training them up, and we have a deep impact on those people that their career, we have actually played a very important role in making up their career or something like that. So When we
Absolutely.
are so generous about all these things, and when we are taking people as the best resource that we have, then it
Right.
is like the company is going to fly higher, higher and higher. That's the thing I can
Fantastic. I think that is very nice, very positive, very optimistic, and very ambitious. Very nice to hear. Since we were on the topic about which you said about hiring interns and large number of hiring, since this episode will be viewed by aspiring people also, and that is a very very important opportunity for us. What do you think? Do we look when we are hiring, and what criteria the folks who are aspiring to keep on board if they have to get through and come on board?
the basic
Correct.
criteria that I feel like they should be good with communication. A lot of
Yes.
time we can make sometimes we can make an exception, like if a person is technically very sound or something like that, and he have got average or below average communications, we can groom them up. That's
Correct.
we can do.
Correct.
But as a criteria, if you'll ask, on a stringent note, I would like that the communication of the person who is coming on board should be good, so that he could be easily acclimatized and gel up in the environment. And the second thing is like on the technical front, we'll have to make sure that we are providing the best of the training materials to those people. So I have attended your training as well on the communication part of it. So I really saw that it was really impactful, and the way it was articulated, it was like really really very helpful for those who are actually beginners or who are in the intermediate level. So it's like
Yes.
when a company is providing you opportunities of grooming like this, then it is one of the best places to work with. And the only thing that we need in an intern is the communication. And if communication is not there, an acumen to learn, an eagerness to learn and imbibe the things up over there. So it's like that. My take on that would be like this.
So great. I think, Ashutosh, that was a fantastic conversation which we had on your journey, your experiences at Sokrati, what you feel is the vision of SEM and the advanced strategies to hiring, and what do we look forward in the hiring part of it. So very interesting. Before we sign off from here, any last one or two key message which you have for people who are on board, who are coming on board, anything, any one or two key messages you want to give?
Yeah, only a couple of things. It is like the first thing is very obvious that I follow from the heart. It is like do have a passion for the thing that you do, love the thing that you do. And the second is like always have an open ears to learn, open eyes to learn. So it is like there should be an eagerness to learn. Nobody can actually give you that. So someone can teach you, but it is like it is from your inside that this thought should come that hey, I'm here to learn, and for entire my life, learning is not going to stop. So these two mantras, if someone follows up, I think nobody can beat them up.
So great. I think that was a fantastic conversation with Ashutosh, the Senior Manager Media for SEM. And I was your host, Manoj Banjari. So please keep watching these episodes, Heroes of Sokrati, where you get to hear straight from the leaders what it is life at Sokrati.